All righty, everyone. Let's see. We got audio. And we do have audio. All right. Welcome, everyone, to really quickly the Bash at the Beach here, getting ready to go. Preseason for Thundercap. Had a little bit of plans changing here tonight due to some production problems. We'll get that worked on, get that figured out, but we're going to quickly try to bust out multiple races here tonight. Getting ready to go here for Thunderclap. This is going to be a lot of fun tonight. Getting them all set and ready to go for regular season racing here tonight as we get ready to go green flag here in a moment for Thunderclap. Thank you guys for coming out. Welcome to the booth. I know I'm a little transparent, but having a little bit of the lighting issue for some reason. I'm going to look into that. I'll look into that after the night's race. But boy, oh boy, we are getting ready to go. Here tonight as we get ready to roll here for Thunderclap here once again. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming out. Again, this is going to be a lot of fun. Myrtle Beach Raceway Truck Series should be a blast here at the Bash at the Beach here. And this is going to be so much fun. Thunder before the lightning here, getting ready. Again, a little bit of preseason action. But what this does do is gives us an opportunity to work out some of the bugs that we had here tonight, get everything back to normal next week, because this has been one hectic night. But we're going to go racing here, have some fun, and then we might just get over to Daytona as quick as possible. Over there, get some Daytona action in as well on tonight. But that's where we set as we get ready to go green flag. Again, Matt in the booth with you here once again for this one. I appreciate you guys coming out here tonight as we get ready to go racing here at the Myrtle Beach Raceway. Man, this place is so much fun for me. Used to come down here on vacation. Unfortunately, now this place is kind of going away, but it's got a place in my heart, if you'll put it that way, here at Myrtle Beach Raceway. And every time I get a chance to call one here at a place like Myrtle Beach, I have to say I have a ton of fun doing it. Tricky little bitty track here as we get ready to go racing tonight. We'll get plenty of interviews in here tonight. We are ready to go. We're going to roll our pre-race here. Get ready to go racing here tonight. We'll be back with you in the booth momentarily for the start of the coverage. Enjoy pre-race here in just a moment.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
All right, back here in the pre-race booth with everyone getting ready for tonight's broadcast. Thank you guys for sticking around there for that little extended intro here for the Bash at the Beach Thundercrap. And again, it's going to be a lot of fun here at Myrtle Beach Raceway. Let's get ready to talk to some folks here up in the Thunderclap booth here. And again, Extreme Sim TV booth getting worked on. And I'm also going to get some more lighting. But for tonight, the booth will work here tonight. Let's get ready for Thunder. Let's get back in the server here because Discord decided to bail us out here. There we go, a Thunderclap right here. Let's see what we're going to talk to here tonight as they continue to practice out there. And we'll make sure all of our audio equipment is working properly here while we've got a chance to do so. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out. And let's get ready to talk to some of the Thunderclap guys in just 1 second here. Going to double check my audio for you. And then we will pull them in for interviews right now. See, desktop 2. All right, so desktop 2 here that we'll have to turn on. There we go. Let's go with one of the admins here, Justin White, and let's talk to Justin here for a moment up in the Extreme Sim TV. Hey, Justin, it's Matt up here in the Extreme Sim TV / Thunderclap booth. You got a copy? And Justin's not there, doesn't look like, so let's try another one. Try to get a couple more of these interviews in here. Cameron Hearn. Let's see if Cameron Hearn's in here. Again, it's kind of early, but we will see if we can get a couple of them in here. There's Cameron right there. Hey, Cameron, it's Matt up here in the booth. You get a copy?
Yeah, Matt, I got you, bud.
All righty, man. Fastest in practice right now. You got about 11 minutes to go. A little tricky getting these trucks around a place like Myrtle Beach. What do you think some of the problems, some of the issues y'all are going to have here tonight is that will arise throughout the 150 laps?
I think a lot of it right now is just throttle input off the exit of the corners. You really can't punch it with these things. You really got to be easy with it off of exit. I think a lot of guys are just having a problem trying to figure out what the ratio of gas to brake is and when to exactly punch it out of the corner right now. But overall, Champion Motorsports is looking pretty good. The lockdown number 57 Chevrolet Silverado is looking pretty sporty today. So hopefully this practice speed carries over to the race and we can have a good day.
Well, man, that's the thing. How much do you think the practice speed matters here? Or do you think it's more of a tire conservative race here tonight at a place like Myrtle Beach is?
I don't think the practice speeds really matter a whole lot. I mean, it's going to be more or less making sure you don't loop it off of 4, right? It looks like a lot of guys are just having problems looping it off of 4. So it's just going to be everybody just being extremely cautious of wreck avoidance. But I think a 19.4, 19.5 is going to be a good race pace for everybody. Hopefully we can just keep it green for a bit.
Yeah, I would kind of sort of agree with that. Man, I'll tell you what, I know you're wanting to get back down to the track and practice some more. So we're going to let you go do just that. Best of luck tonight. Thanks for coming up and talking with us a bit pre-race, bud.
Yep, 10-4.
All right, there we go. We're going to move him. I think I got him back to the old right room there. My apologies if I didn't. But we're going to move him, get ready to go again. We got 9 minutes left in the practice session. Cameron Hearn right there. Let's see if we can talk to some more of these folks that's getting ready to go here tonight for the Thunder before or the Lightning Before the Thunder Bash at Myrtle Beach. 150 laps the race distance. Just a little precursor again. A little bit different next week, but we'll get to that a little bit later on. But we'll get that worked out for next week, and we'll be back to a 3-show night. Unfortunately, had a little bit of, production problems, so I do apologize about that to the Colonial guys. I'm doing the best I can in this situation, and I hope everybody can understand that it's not ideal, but we're here to go racing for Thunderclap, and it should be a lot of fun here at the Thunder Bash at the Lightning Before the Thunder Bash at the beach here. And then if we get done in time, we'll make our way out to Daytona and at least get the end of that one as well. So that's kind of where we're setting as we come to the end of practice with 7 minutes remaining in said practice right now. Field working their way around Myrtle Beach. With that being said, let's go trackside here at Myrtle Beach Raceway and check out what we do have trackside here at Myrtle Beach. And again, thank you guys for coming down. So I'm going to drag you, well, possibly, there we go. I'm going to drag you down trackside. We're going to go take a look here outside our beautiful window at what we see on the racetrack right now. Trucks on Track, as always, is a beautiful sight here at Myrtle Beach Raceway. And they continue to run right now. Again, going to be a fun one tonight as we continue to get around here the best we can at Myrtle Beach Raceway here on Extreme Sim TV. Cameron Hearn out front. In practice, look at Dustin Stallings right here. We've seen Dustin Stallings before, right now 5th on the practice charts in that. What's the Cookout number 5 machine? Going to be interesting to see how Stallings handles this for 150 laps as well. That is the Cookout Toyota Tundra as well.
Hey, Matt, I was wondering if you got a copy, my friend.
I got you now, buddy. You got a copy on me, buddy?
Sure do. Figured I'd come and kick the door in here in the booth and see how things are going up there.
Going okay. Air conditioner broke, but hey, we got it. We got it covered. Man, this is going to be fun here tonight, man, in the at Myrtle Beach. I think the challenge of this racetrack is going to be very unique for these guys.
Without a doubt, and the uniqueness is kind of the unknown of entry right now. We got over 43 drivers that are ready to run the 2022 Thunderclap Stock Car iRacing Series this season, and all drivers are eligible to run tonight. But with this being an exhibition event, some drivers have chose to kind of keep their hands at rest and wait until Daytona next week. But right now we're looking at well over a 22-car field, it looks like. And still more to come. So pretty thrilled to see that good of a turnout for an exhibition event. This is kind of our take on the Clash, the Lightning Before the Thunder, as we like to call things. Bash at the beach. And I tell you one thing, it is loosey-goosey out here in these trucks.
Yeah, these things have. I've noticed after the update, everywhere they go, they're loose, man. And I can only imagine with the sand and whatnot that was always prevalent on the surface at Myrtle Beach. Probably not any different out here tonight in these trucks, and it's going to be a handful.
Yeah, absolutely. I know last night we ran about an hour practice session with the Champion Motorsports guys, and we had a pretty good turnout. Right about the same lap times that you see me, Chase Leahy running, but Cameron Hand, man, shocking the world right now with that 19.264. He was unsure about even running this evening, and he ran the session with us last night and learned a ton, I see, because he was able to put a quick time up. We'll see if he's able to do that consistently. I'm pretty happy with what I got right now in the number 63 Redcon Chevrolet. We're sitting P8 right now on the board, but I'm really, really happy with how this thing is in race trim. So I've never really wanted to be a qualifier, so looking for the drop of the green at approximately 8:35.
There we go. We talked to Cameron there just before you came in, and we were talking about, does the practice time matter here? I think it does, but I also think you've got to take care of your tires all race long. 150 laps here to place it like Myrtle Beach. Even if you change tires, it is not an easy task to get that out of these Goodyear Eagles.
Not at all, and honestly, I think the most. Looks like we have a new quick time on the board here. We'll see what that is.
Matt Cherry going to go top of the board here.
Wow, and that was a 19:19. Incredible lap time there by Matt Cherry, and that's one guy to look out for. He's kind of the closer, really silent but deadly kind of guy. You don't really see him around there much, but when he gets there, he makes his presence known in the right time.
What's interesting to me, too, is like you said, you don't have to be the fastest guy in town all the time, right? How many times do we see someone late in the race sneak up there and grab one?
Yeah, it happens more often than not, for sure.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a lot of fun tonight. And maybe you can even get up there and get one, man.
Hey, I hope so. We'll have to see. But I'm going to get ready to go out there and qualify. And I know I got some people watching my onboard stream, and I know they're tuning in to Extreme Sim as well. So looking forward to a good broadcast, and we'll feel free to tune in under any yellow tonight, and hopefully I'm not involved in any.
Well, hopefully you don't leave here with a damaged race truck.
That's the goal, isn't it?
Hey, at least you don't have to really break them back out for a little bit once the regular season gets going.
That's true, man. Well, have fun up there in the booth, and looking forward to putting on a show for you.
Yeah, man, we got trouble over here. Looks like possibly turn 2, and that was something we talked about, how loose these trucks were. The 88 going for a ride. He'll lock it down. Did a great job not absolutely killing the truck. Good job by him to get that thing locked down, get her woed up, and not absolutely knock the wall down. This is always a positive. You don't have to deal with sheet metal work that way. As we're a minute 35 out. And we will get ready to go racing here in just a moment. Again, out front, top of the board. That is the 54 Matt Cherry plain black truck on that Toyota that's fastest on the board. So we'll have to keep an eye during qualifying here in just a little while if he can indeed pull that off, or if he's going to have any problems here in qualifying. And that's the thing. Myrtle Beach, one mistake, you throw your qualifying lap away. And that is not what you want to do. So, we will get ready to do just that. Go qualifying momentarily. 50 seconds left on the board. And we get ready to fire it back up here as we're 25 seconds away. Chance J right there in that 34 machine coming down pit road. So everybody pretty much done doing their warm-up laps and whatnot. New Kirk right there as well. Corner right there. Allen Jr. Stephen S. right there as well. Dustin Stallings. They're in the 5 ready to go. So here we go. It is qualifying time here at the Lightning Before the Thunder Bash at the beach. Here we go. Qualifying up on the board, ready to go. Who is going to get the pole here tonight at Myrtle Beach and who is not? That's going to be the question of the night. And wait, it pulled the wrong logo. We'll have to fix that. Hang on. We'll hide that and we'll fix that right quick. But 2 laps to go. Dustin Stallings up there as well. Stallings ready to go. Let's get a camera on Stallings if we can as he gets ready. Got there also. We are ready to get going here. 2 laps to go in this one. So you got 2 laps trying to lay down your quickest time of the night here. It's going to be interesting to see who does that and what kind of lineup we're going to have going towards the end. This should be fun. So guys, 1 lap to go here in qualifying here for a few of these trucks right now, getting it figured out. Oh boy, that's not good, and around he goes. And that is the problem when you start talking about trucks getting loose off of turn 2. There's a good example of it. The truck started to step away, and he could just never get it back and under him. He'll bring that car to a halt there. There is James there as well, second on the board. Vince Burns, Greg Vell right there, David Hall. What about Joshua Matt Cherry? Mr. Mark McRae right there, Bobby Grant. Dustin Stallings top of the board. There we go. But he's going to back it in the fence. Well, went top of the board, backed it in the fence. Well, that just happened. That's highly unfortunate. Taking a look here as well. And we continue to get ready to go racing here tonight. And what do you see here in a place like this during this one? Again, the trucks have not ran here in a very, very long time. You know, this place now defunct in real life. It kind of got to what we would call dozed to the ground for some other properties that wanted to get that area. So, hate to see it. It was a great racetrack. Will always live in my memory as a very, very, very great racetrack. And we're getting to see it here tonight. And that's a good thing about iRacing, that you can keep these tracks alive at least virtually after being torn down. And I think that is one of the many values that iRacing brings to the table, is the fact that you can do that. It's going to be fun to see. And again, hello, Roach Army. How are you? Good to have you guys in chat as always. Never fail as they're back with us. And we are ready to go racing here once again. Let's take a look at where everybody is lining up so far in queue. Working some of the bugs out here tonight. And 6 minutes left in qualifying. Roger Dabold right there on top of the board. Yet to qualify, Tyler Truex, Kyle Nurquirk, Mr. Scott down there, Stephen S., Cameron Hen right there, David Hall, Caleb Roach and the Roach Army yet to qualify. But right now we're going to have Matt Garrett ready to roll his truck off and get it ready to go here. That number 3 machine rolls down the front straightaway and around he goes. Yep. And that's a problem to that front straightaway. It's got a bend in it, a corner, if you will. It never is really completely straight. You've always got wheel in the truck, and that can definitely bring the problem out. And the truck goes right around. There you go. Back with the Roach Army and chat. Vince Burns over there in the 55 as well. And 5 minutes left on the board to 55 of Burns right there as well. So as we walk and go down the path of ending qualifying here, interesting to me that some of the guys that were fastest in practice here, including that 57, has not took a time yet. Now there is David Hall, Caleb Rhodes, which would be another one you would kind of pinpoint for a shot at the pole, also not taking time yet. So there is several of them that have not taken time. We will have to wait and see if they elect to do so here tonight. 4 minutes remaining in qualifying. I'm going to step out of the booth for a moment while qualifying continues. And when we come back, we're going to be ready for racing here tonight on the channel. So we'll be back with you in one moment. All right, we'll get ready to go back. Green flag racing. Doubled out in the front on the pole right now. What about Scott, Steven, Tommy Allen, Cameron, David Hall, Caleb Roach, Tyler Truex, Matt Garrett, from 16th on back. Still hasn't took a time. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trucks that still has elected not to go out during this qualifying session here tonight for Thunderclap Stock Car Series and the Lightning before the Thunder here tonight at Myrtle Beach. But we will get ready, nevertheless, to go green here in just a moment. 150 laps coming your way of action here at Myrtle Beach. Going to be a lot of fun. Who will go to victory lane in the battle at the beach? Somebody will decide that's not Diebold. McCrane there as well. Stallings, Harrison there also. What about Matt Cherry? Had such a good practice time. Qualified ninth here. That 19.44 by Diebold. A good run for him as well. But we're 25 seconds away. We're ready to go. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Great to see you in chat again as well. And everybody is ready. How does the audio sound? Am I too high, too low? Everything just right, like the Three Bears kids movie, you know. One was too hot, one was too cold, one was just right. I need to know if I'm too hot, too cold, just right. I'm peeking a little bit, but I'm not sure if it's on your end bothering you or not. But here we go. It is nevertheless, qualifying time is up. Warm-up is here. They get 4 minutes to warm up here as we wait on warm-up here. I'm really curious that a lot of guys did not go out there and give her a go. And we shall get ready for qualifying. Let's take a look at the results of qualifying if we can while we're sitting here in warm-up. Let's take a look at the qualifying results right now. There we go. I think that's going to work. Yep, it did. You see Roger Diebold right there on the pole. Let's see if we can find Roger down here to talk to him here in the Discord and see if we can talk to him about just how he put that car on pole here tonight. And Dustin Stallings, there's Justin White. Looking for Roger. Got to get used to where everybody's at here. Ryan Harrison there. You don't see Roger anywhere. That is highly unfortunate. But not seeing Roger, but you're seeing where your favorite wheels, some of your favorites will start here tonight. Again, 16 cars officially took time. Tyler Truex, the first of those who elected not to come to pit road or not to take time. That's kind of an interesting choice here at a place like Myrtle Beach. Not what I would have done at all, but hey, to each their own. Think you can drive through it? That will be the question. There is the 38. We'll get a camera on him in a moment as the field continues. Right now, 38 on the board of Roger. So they continue to work around the racetrack here. All right, guys, this is the part in chat where you guys get to chime in. Do you want a little bit more truck noise? No more truck noise. Is the truck noise perfect? What do you want? And then I'll give it to you. Have it. Well, not. I can't say have it your way. That's a certain catchphrase for a certain restaurant. Have it the way you want it. There we go. That sounds weird, but I can't say have it your way. All right, so we'll find out. Anthony there in second. Scott from us right there is well getting ready to go. You can see him working the bottom. That bottom lane here in these trucks, I suspect to be pretty good. I know in the late models, it's a little bit of a tricky lane to run when you go to the bottom. So it'll be interesting. The extra extra downforce of that Chevrolet. Well, sideways, but the trucks have a bit more downforce than the regular super late model does. And let's see as we continue to work on a warm up here. 5 minutes of that's what we got here. And we're going to actually transition back to the booth for a moment so you get to see my face once again. And yes, we will get the booth seen a little bit better next time. The green screen not doing what I wanted it to do tonight. So it's interesting to me as we wait on warm up to finish here and we're back here in the virtual booth. What did we learn here tonight during practice? What is there that we've not seen? As far as, you know, is the bottom line going to work? You know, is it going to be a top lane racetrack later when the tires kind of wear out? Really going to be interesting to see what happens as these tires wear out and we move forward here in this one. But we will get you back to the racetrack here for these trucks as they're getting ready to wrap their warm-up session up and get ready to go racing. So we shall see what we got. All right, I'm going to give the trucks a little bit more on their end, all right? And you will just have to let me know if it's too much. And there. All right. You have to let me know if it's too much this time. So, there we go. Practice is over. We are ready to go racing here tonight at the Myrtle Beach Raceway. Let's take a look at your starting lineup. And up front is going to be Roger Dabo, going to start on the pole, 19.411. 3 thousandths of a second behind him, Mark McCary. It's going to be Dustin Stallings right there. Harrison there in fourth. James Kirkleek there in fifth. Chance J there in sixth. Seventh is Greg Vale. Vince Burns going to start eighth. Matt Cherry going to start ninth. Bobby Grant in 10th. Starting 11th here tonight, Justin Clapper. Clap. Going to start right there in 11th. 12th is going to be Kyle Newark right there as well. Inside your top 12. And starting 13th is Jordan Joshua there, 14th. 15th going to be Jason Anthony right there. 16th, 17th is going to be Tyler Truex. 18th going to be Tommy Allen Jr. 19th is going to be Matt Garrett. Stephen S. right there, 20th. 21st, Cameron Hearn in right there at David Hall. 22nd, Scott. 23rd, Caleb Roach there, 24th. And that will be your final starter. And again, Caleb starting deep in the field, did not qualify. The Roach Army will be watching on as he tries to work his way through the field. Well, we're going to get ready to get the green flag out. On the racetrack. And we will get ready to go. Once again in just a moment. Field side by side. Here we go. Double file, green flag in the air. Next time by. Everybody getting ready. Lights are off. I thought it was going to be that time. But we still got one more lap. We'll get everybody up, ready to go. Here we go. The bold right there going to start on the pole. You see Burns. Everybody going to cycle through. We're going to be ready to go here in this one. 150 laps, your scheduled distance. Lightning before the thunder. Bash at the beach. 2022. Trunk's going to come down off of turn 4. Flagman up on the flag stand is going to give them the green flag, and we're going to be racing. Ready, racing at Myrtle Beach. Here we go. Everybody going to be up to speed in the turn 1. They'll dive down the 88 outside. Macari right there. Stallings. That outside line immediately dropping backwards. That's going to be interesting. All race. There's the 13 going to slide back a ton. Field off the turn 4 for the first time tonight. Lap number 2 on the board. Headed into turn 1. You see that weird entry that everybody's going to have to take. The 13 stuck out of Harrison. He's going to drop like a stone. Caution is out. Deeper in the field. We got multiple trucks around. Nikolai Jordan, the first one I saw that went around. Let's take a look. It's already trouble here tonight at Myrtle Beach. I believe turn 3 is the culprit. Starting to see them stack up. Let's see. Get through 3, headed into 1 and 2. Nikolai just gets sideways up the racetrack. Ends up coming back down, collects the 19. Everybody jams on their brakes. Could have been a lot worse, but a lot of trucks able to get it wound up here. Just because I know he was deeper in the field. If we can find a truck to go on board with here for this. I know he was deeper in the field, so be pretty simple to do. Let's go back to the yellow flag here. As the caution flag waved, and again, it's unfortunate, but you do see it happening. Cars getting turned around like that. Very unfortunate, but a good thing for a lot of these drivers is that it wasn't terrible as far as the amount of trucks that got caught up in it. Let's go back to it. And we're going to scroll through. We're going to go on board with Caleb here. Let's see what it looked like on his end. So one more look at it on his end, and you see just everybody going down. Caleb going to get squeezed up high. Does a good job getting on the brakes to avoid it. Could have been a lot worse. We are back live here once again. Lap number 5 of 150 on the board. Diebold out front leading here in this one. That's the way they say it right now. And again, lights back off the pace truck for yet another restart. So here we go. Lap number 6 on the board. Bash hit the beach once again. There is Leahy right there as well. Greg Bell right there also. Here we go. 7 on the board. Green flag in the air. There we go. Green flag back out once again. Everybody going to thunder off into turn 1 and 2. Again, that inside line able to pull away. Everybody else behind them going to fall in line. There's the 26-34 double file. And still continuing to be there. Greg on the top. Going to try to inch through the 34. Chance just below him. Chance able to dive off into turn 1. He'll keep position alongside. Great battle right now. 5th and 6th on the racetrack. Man, oh man, oh man. Going to be a battle. 9 on 150 complete. Harrison back here deeper in the pack. Jonathan Burleson right there in the 79. There as well, the 9 right there of Joshua. Tommy Allen Jr. There is Tyler Truex, truck that decided to start back in the field. Up to 16th here, 10 laps in, starting to work the bottom. Doing a pretty good job at the moment. Great job by him as well, working his way forward. One more trucks just doing everything they can right now. And again, no surprise as we continue to work forward. On board with Chance there. Chance right now running 7th right at the moment. Decent run for him here tonight. Up front though, Roger Diebold continuing to lead. You see the gap, 1st and 2nd. Caution is out and Kyle Newark involved. Caution on the front straightaway out of turn 4. We'll take a look. Take a look and see what occurred here for Kyle. Brings the yellow out for just the 2nd time here tonight. So again, 2 yellows early on, that time for Kyle. Off of turn 4, truck just gets out from under him. There you go. Caution is out, so let's see. We can find Mr. Kyle. Want to see him right now. I'm Matt Cherry. Can we talk to Matt running 2nd right now? There's Matt Cherry. R&D Esports here. Let's talk to him. Hey Matt, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, 2nd right now. How's the truck feeling? You had a really good qualifying lap, but your practice laps were really good. Didn't qualify really where you would like to have. How's it feeling right now?
We didn't qualify where we wanted to. I messed up, got loose coming out of turn 4, wrecked it on the 2nd one, but we were able to save it. But I mean, truck feels good right now. I just gotta get by some of these other guys. I just gotta pace myself.
Yeah, and is turn 3 there kind of the loose corner on track right now?
Not really. Turns 1 and 2 for me, I'm a little heavy on the brake. back end tries to step out with me, so I just got to chase it up the track sometimes.
Right. Well, man, best of luck going forward. We'll move you back down to your teammates. Up 3 spots here into 6th. Good run for you right now, buddy.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, there is Mr. Matt running in the 6th spot at the moment. We'll get him over to RD Esports here. And we'll get ready for another one. We got somebody else in chat here. See. Might be just hanging out with us here. I think. Double right there as well, still weeding. Again, yellow back out once again for the second time tonight. Single truck spin down there into the corner. We just talked to that 6th place truck, Matt Cherry, who had a very good practice time. Didn't get the qualifying time he wanted. Ended up qualifying 9th. He's worked his way up 3 spots. Still plenty of time for that driver to move his way forward. Well, it is time, if you will, to go back green. Here tonight, here we go. 17 and 150 in the books. We're back underway at the Lightning before the Thunder bash at the beach. Back out front, Roger Dabold continuing to lead side by side behind them. Again, the outside line going to kind of fall apart here. See, even Matt Cherry, they're trying to run the top, trying to hold the position he had. Not really working out for him. Vince Burns, Justin Clapper, it's the clap, clap, clap right now. Into 9th, up 2 positions. A 63 spot there, or 63 truck. Up into 8th right now, trying to move forward. Hey, Justin, go start standing on your pit box and clapping, buddy. You're moving forward. Up 3 spots, up to 8th. He'll continue to work the bottom and doing a very good job of working that inside line. You see right now under the 55 of Vince Burns. Burns right there on the outside. Reminds me of Rowdy Burns, right? As they continue to run. Vince going to give the spot up. Hey, he's got a kitten on the side of his truck. That's cool. Like that PetSmart truck right now. Jumping in line. Roger Daboldo out front leading the way. You see him just in front of the 5 of Dustin Stallings. Those two playing cat and mouse up front. Bobby Grant right there in the forward. What about the Chevrolet? Burlington, Anthony Burlington right there in 11th. 49 as they complete 23 of the 150 on the board here tonight. Man, they continue to get after it right now. 23 on the board. And the field will continue to do just that. You see side by side is the 3. Going to get underneath the 79 of Burlington. That is Garrett moving forward. Daboldo. England to hold off Stallings for the moment. 25 on the board of the schedule. 150 here tonight. Everybody back to the bottom of the racetrack now. Starting to get a rhythm in. Take a look deep in the pack. There is Jason. In the 19 would be the next car to go. 1 lap down here, and you see those leaders not too far behind him. One more look at that difference right now. So he's coming off of 4, and Roger going into 3. Not that big a gap here for him. Craig right there. What about Greg? Chance. Cherry there as well with 28 going on the board. Matt Cherry surprisingly not that strong here after a great warm-up session. Kind of fell off a cliff after that though. I expected more speed out of Cherry here up 3 spots. Gary right now kind of being the perfect example of it doesn't matter what your practice speed says. You got to put everything together race time. And right now after 29 race laps, he's stalled out inside the top 6. Not a bad run at all by any means. Just expected that truck to be up near the front there a little further. There's the 79 and Anthony right now at 4 spots. We're going to look and see who has moved the most right now. But right now, the highest moving truck is Scott Formosa, and I do apologize if I butchered that. The 88 trouble right in front of him. But right now, up 12 spots. He's made up the most spots of anyone out there tonight. The other one that's having a bit more trouble than I expected. Yo, we got a truck sideways just in front of him. That's going to be a caution. Cameron Hearn going to go Cameron Hen going to go sideways there. Caution 31 on the books. But I was about to point out the red, white, and blue machine of Caleb Roach only up 6 spots from where he started in 32 laps. I figured he would ascend the leaderboard a little quicker. And 32 on the board this time by. $33 this time by as they work their way through. Down pit road they go, Lightning before the Thunder batch at the beach. And let's see who as we got pit stops. We're going to talk this time too. There's Matt Garrett staying out here and picking up a ton of spots. Let's get ready to talk to him. This should be interesting though, to get his thoughts on this process of staying out here. Where is Matt G? There's Matt Garrett under Tyler Truex Racing. And let's talk to him. Mr. Garrett, it's Matt in the booth. You get a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Doing all right, man. Well, give me your thoughts here. You're going to stay out here, become the race leader. What's your thoughts on that one?
Well, to tell you the truth, it's a little too early for tires, and we still have plenty of fuel left. So we're going to sit on that set and save them for later.
Set on that set, save them for later, and put them on hopefully late in the run. It'll pay off, right?
Yes, sir.
A little bit of running the race backwards like you would at a road course a little bit.
Well, you know, these short tracks are tricky, and you got to be on your toes at all times. We can go down into turn 1 here, and I can end up 15th by the time I come out of 2. So
yeah,
we'll hang on to her and see what happens.
All right, man. I'm going to move you back down to Tyler Truex Racing. Best of luck on the strategy call, man.
Thank you.
I love it. Got to roll the dice, right?
Yes, sir. The only way you can win these things.
Yes, sir. All right, we're going to get him back down there. A little bit of rolling of the dice. Not at Vegas, but same difference. Going to give him right there's Tyler Truex Racing. Still figuring out my way around the Discord a bit. And they continue to do that. Here, 35 in the books. Matt Garrett, Tyler Truex right there. You had 36 on the board this time by. Playing the strategy was Mr. Matt Garrett. And the Truex teammates up front. Now, it's going to help him. He's got a teammate behind him. Might help a little bit. Let's take a look at the differences. Pit stops wise. About 20 laps on those tires. Or so, 35 on the Garrett's tires. So a little bit of tire differences. See what they decide to do here as they get back going. 37 on the board of 150. How is everyone in chat tonight? Y'all having a ruckus time? Y'all having a party in the chat room, throwing beach balls at each other, drinking tequilas, sitting out on the beach over there somewhere else, turn 4. Is that what y'all are doing? Just don't throw sand on the racetrack. It's got enough sand on it already. Here we go. Coming to green, 38 on the board. Teammates lead. Tyler Truex Racing. Here we go. 2 Chevys bring them down. Chevy front row, green in the air. Aqua Truex goes down there. Matt Garrett alongside, caution behind them. And this is going to help. I hate to say it, but this is going to help their strategy. Gives them a few more laps up there under yellow. You know, you hate to see yellow, but at the same time, for the guys that just played that strategy, it's not going to be too big a deal. And Lapper and Bobby Grant involved in this one. Let's take a look. What happened? He said the storekeeper, what caused this issue? It was definitely an issue, but what caused it? Out of turn 4, they came to green, a little bit slow up front. And here we go. Oh, just a little bit of wheel spin. Well, Tammy, if you can't have the tequila, just go with like sweet tea or something. I'd personally take sweet tea over that anyway. Or like a hard seltzer or something. There we go. 41 on the board, nearing almost 100 to go in this one. I'm going to step away real quick from the booth, folks, while I got a quick yellow. I got to run down to the beach party and grab me a soda, if you will. We'll be back before the restart. You're watching Extreme Sim TV. Alrighty. Spencer, we're working on getting over there to them as quick as we can. Probably going to be a replay of that event following this one is basically, Spencer, how we're going to handle all this. I do have a replay going. We just had some production meeting problems. Matt Cherry there as well. David Hall right there also in the 21. Matt Garrett there also. But I will touch on that. Yes, we had a little bit of production issue. Will be fixed for next week, but the race is still going to be broadcasted. It would just be a tape delayed broadcast. Is the way that I'm doing all this. Vince Burns, Stephen, Mark McCraney, McCary there, Mr. Matt Garrett there as well. 50 of 150 complete. Tyler Truex continuing to lead the way in the 69 camp. Out front, leading the charge with the 38 machine. And that's the way they run right now. Tyler Truex at the moment. And that is the way we rock and roll. Tyler Truex out front. You've seen the strategy call for the teammates kind of working for at least one of them right now. Just shy of 52 complete. Again, 52 complete. A little bit of a strategy call up front for Roger and Tyler and some of those guys. Roger going to go to the race lead underneath Tyler Truex. Truex going to drop back, of course, older tires on that machine. And caution back out. And caution out once again. We're going to take a look. And everybody, let's take a look. Cars getting out of shape down there in turn 1. Most of them gathering them up. Let's take a look here at what happened. The truck's just going to go around out of turn 3. Locks the brake up. 54 on the board of 150 here. So as they continue to run 55 150 complete, they'll continue 4 tires and fuel on that 69 can. And that is the way it states right now. As everybody continues to run at the moment, 56 and 150 complete. So everybody ready to go back green here in just a moment. After 56 laps at Myrtle Beach. $57 on the board. Here at Myrtle Beach Raceway, it's Roger, Greg, Matt, Terry, Scott, David Hall, Dustin Stallings, Vince Burns, Mark McRae, right there, Joshua James, Anthony, Bobby Grant, Justin Clapper, right there in the top 14. 58 on the board of 150. And we'll continue to run. And yellow out right now. So yet another yellow here. 60 and 150 complete. So right now, 61 and 150 in the books here tonight. So right now, 61, 2 of 150 complete here at Myrtle Beach Raceway. Here tonight, Roger, Greg, Matt, Cherry, Scott, Dustin Stallings, David Hall, Vince Burns, Mark McCrary there as well. $62 on the board. So as we'll get ready for yet another restart here tonight. Greg right there, as well as everyone else. Here was 64 150 in the books. As 64 on the board. Lights are out, ready to go. Once again here tonight. And green's in the air, we're rolling once again. I don't know why it's behind, but yellow is green's in the air, we're underway. Field double file once again up front. Double file we go, 65 on the board. Of 150 here tonight. 66 this time by. So right now with 66 of 150 complete. Roger right there as well. Diebold right there with Matt Cherry. Greg Val, Scott, Dustin Stallings. Vince Burns right there also 67 of 150 complete. And caution is out once again. Let's take a look at what happened. Yellow back out on the racetrack here, and let's take a look at it. Gonna get turned around here in a moment. Let's take a look. around and into the inside wall he goes. Yellow is out. That was a lazy spin out of that truck. Got kind of lucky, not a lot of damage. Here comes Roger back down pit road here at lap 70. So he'll come down for 4 fresh tires of fuel. And we get ready for yet another restart in a moment. And they will pull out. Let's see if we can talk to somebody. Mark McCraney. Let's see if we can talk to Mark here. McCraney right there. And we'll get a hold of Mr. Mark McCraney. Oh no, Mark's not. I don't see Mark McCraney. Rip. Let's talk to Tyler Truex sitting there in second. And see how he's feeling after the strategy call that kind of happened. Here in the booth, let's talk to Tyler. Hey, Tyler Truex, Matt in the booth, get a copy. Alrighty, man, a little bit of strategy call being made for you and the team. It looks like it's kind of working out for you guys as a whole.
Yeah, I think we got lucky with that. There's a couple cautions when we got our tires, so we guys simply stayed out. Those tires and seemed to work out in my favor, Matt's favor, pretty good.
Yeah.
We got a set.
Well, there you go. You got a set hanging back in pits ready to be put on, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
We got about 15 on these ones, I think.
Yeah.
Hard ones, so we're in pretty good shape.
Man, that always works if you can have an extra set laying around somewhere. We know those things are expensive anymore. Alrighty, man. We're going to let you go. Best of luck, buddy.
I appreciate it.
Out there we go. We're going to get him back down to his teammates here as we're coming to green. So there we go. Tyler again. Extra set of tires on pit road. Teammates there at Tyler Truex. Him and Matt both kind of played that strategy. It's kind of playing out for them pretty well. Garrett trapped 1 lap down right now, but a little bit of damage. But still got an extra set, so at least he's got that going for him. Definitely worked out better for Tyler than it did his teammate, but we'll see if we can get up there and get the lead. You take a look at tire differences that are on them now. Yellow's out. Burns having a problem. Let's take a look. And let's take a look here in the one. Oh, contact on a right. Oh, we already had another car. Who was that? David Hall involved in the incident here. Take a look at David. Burns got tagged trying to avoid it. Let's take a look at what happened to David here. I'll just into the back of the 55. Gatto was the first truck majorly involved in this thing. One more look here. And you see it right now. You see the wheel spin right there. Ooh. Wow. Okay. So the car just got stuck in the fence. Like glue there and then clipped up and over. He'll get towed to pit road after going out of the ballpark. But 77 on the board. The lights are out, 78 on the board. Coming to 79 on the board this time by. So everybody hanging on, 79 on the board. Here we go, the 88 on the bottom. Tyler Truex now going to sneak underneath of him. Great move by Ty to jump underneath. And off into 3 and 4. Oh, and yellow out once again here after 80 in the books. Caution back out. Trying to make a dive for it there late. I think Truex going to get scored the race leader off of that. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Caution back out once again. Let's take a look at it. And somebody's going to get turned around here. Brings the caution back out. Once again here tonight. With the yellow out once again, we'll go back under the yellow flag. And caution back out on the racetrack. The yellow back out one more time. Couldn't hear Tyler. Oh, man, I had Tyler. Oh, forgot to unmute Tyler there. My apologies. I had Tyler muted and didn't even realize it. My apologies there, Tammy. I goofed that one pretty hard, didn't I? I goofed an interview. Well, folks, caution back out just after 83 laps here. So let's go back to the booth and let's talk about what we have talked here in the first 83 as we ride under yellow. Man, it's been a hectic night here tonight at Myrtle Beach. It's been a lot of fun, but it's been a hectic one. I appreciate everybody sticking out this thing because it's been absolutely crazy. But we are going to get ready to go back green. But what surprises have we seen? What about Tyler's Truex up there with those maneuvers, let's put it that way. A little bit of pit strategy for Tyler Truex, as well as much more that's happened throughout this race. I think that has kind of caught me off guard. And those guys at home as well kind of got caught off guard also. But it has been one hectic night here tonight, and it continues to be just that. As we continue to rock and roll. And we'll get ready to go back racing here in a moment. We should be ready to go. Lights off on the pace car here. We'll get you back down to the racetrack here as we work lap 83 or 85 this time. Tyler Truex strategy paying off. Tyler Truex out front of the rest of the field. Lightning before the thunder, bash at the beach. Here we go. Tammy, you can throw water balloons at me for messing that one up. Sound fair? Tons of water balloons. As we go back green, Tyler Truex, Diebold, right there, Roger DeBold, right there behind them. Train, Dustin Stallings, David Hall, James right there as well as they continue to run again. Back under green flag conditions here at Myrtle Beach. Out front, Tyler Truex leads the way. Everybody else chasing here as well. And still yellow back out. Vince Burns going to be involved. Garrett, teammate, the race leader, involved as well. Caution out again. Let's take a look at it. We knew Myrtle Beach was going to be a tricky raceway here, and it is continuing to be just that. Very, very tricky. 3 wide here for a moment. Truck's going to run out of room. And oh, the kitty cat machine. That smart truck going to get turned around. And the 3 just slides in there late trying to avoid it. Caution is out once again. Caution is out. All right, so we will get ready. As the girlfriend's currently dying back there in the background, coughing. Not completely sure what is wrong with her. Something may have been wrong with her. I have no idea. But we're going to get back to racing action. Boy, I sound like a caring boyfriend. So 90 and 150 complete. As long as you don't start yelling, honey, I need you, I know everything's okay. Start saying that, we may be in trouble. Awesome. Well, we are ready to go back racing here, 91 and 150 complete. Well, I appreciate the no violence needed there, man. I appreciate that. That is correct. We don't need violence, do we? I mean, if we did need the violence, I'm sure you would handle it. But, you know, luckily we don't need it, right? I'm going to get myself in trouble. You know, I'm good at getting myself in trouble, guys. As we get ready for the restart once again. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out here tonight to this event. It's been a blast so far. It's been a little bit of a stress reliever after all the chaos of the day. Get up here and actually just do a show. That's all it I'm happy about at this point. So we're ready to go green once again here tonight. Green flag back out. We're back rolling here at Myrtle Beach Raceway. 93 on the board. 93 on the board here. Everybody doing what they can here to get this thing going. 2X out front, double right there. McKay, Dustin Stallings, Cameron Hearn, Bobby Grant right there. 95 and caution back out that time for Chance having a problem. Chance right here having a problem, yellow back out. And take a look one more time. Ooh, just contact there. The 3 again. Involved in another one. And again, Garrett there just not having the night that he wanted. Oh, let's take a look here. Again, that tire strategy is not, it paid off a little bit for his teammate, but his night has kind of went downhill rapidly. So, while we work this second caution, let's go back to the I don't know how this is going to look because I've adjusted things. I think the camera's too bright, but let's go back to the Extreme Sim TV booth if we shall. And man, what a night it's been here at Myrtle Beach Raceway here, working at lap 96 on the board. I gotta play around with my lighting a little bit, but we're getting there. 97 on the board, 98 this time by. And so hello from the virtual studio. Hello. How is everybody tonight? From the virtual Extreme Sim TV studio. Appreciate y'all guys coming out here tonight. As always. And we'll get you back to the racetrack here. There we go. $98 on the board here tonight of the schedule 150. Here we go. Jason, I don't know about the handsome comment. You know, the lighting, I need to work on the lighting a little bit. I'm lit up like a alien at the moment. Don't have any backlighting for this thing, but we're working on it here. But we'll get back to green here. 99 on the board. We'll take my face off the screen before everybody gets tired of seeing me. Runs away, scared. 99 and 150 complete here. So we'll get ready to get back at it one more time here on the channel. We are going to be 100 laps into the schedule 150 here. Right now, Tyler Truex leads. Continuing to do just that. Here we go, 100 on the board. And I think the pit bulls are harassing the cats. 100 on the board, back to green. Everybody hanging on, 100 complete of 150 here tonight. And up front, Tyler Truex continuing to lead the way right now. And Sweetums could, oh boy, we lost the monitor. Caution's out. Oh wow, monitor blinked out, yellow's out. Man, they must have hit the hard as the wall. They destroyed the camera there. Could you turn the camera on my face down, or the lighting down just a scope near us? I'm looking like an alien coming out of Dracula or something. Trouble here on the racetrack once again with Cameron. Again, disappointing night for Cameron. He just got turned around. Caution out once again. Alright. A little bit lower. There we go. Look a lot better now. Alright. So Cameron having a problem. Let's get him up here in the booth. And it's not tonight. Cameron wanted Tyler Truex to pit road here. Expected Cameron to be a lot stronger than what that car is right now. At the moment. That Cherry right there's had an up and down night. Let's talk to Mr. Clapper one more time. Let's do that. Alright. Mr. Clapper, you got a copy?
I got you loud and clear.
Alrighty. Well, buddy, what are your thoughts so far as we continue to run here? It's been one heck of a race, my friend.
Oh, yeah, man, it's been a roller coaster tonight. We started off real strong and in the front. Something's going on the outside line, getting through the gears right now. Going into third, it really wants to step out. I wasn't sure if I had contact made or what the issue was, but Thunderclap rules. If you're the cause of the caution, 100%. it's an EOL, so unfortunately I'm fighting that right now of bouncing back. Sitting here right now with a 12X hanging on strong in P9, so still got a fast repair and 2 sets laying, so we'll see what happens here.
All right, man. And which room would you like to go back to?
Say again, my man.
What room would you like me to move you back to, buddy?
Champion Motorsports, my man.
All right, there we go. Have fun tonight, Mr. Clapp.
Thank you, sir. Have fun up there.
Yep, Timbo. Clap, clap, clap. Mr. Justin Clapp, ready to go back to green. Here we go. Post, a little bit of an interview there. Back to green flag here in a moment. Yes, we're trying something. Hope you guys like it. 105 or 150. 45, I think, to go, unless my math is wrong. Yes, 40. Never mind. We're not even going to try to count tonight as we continue to run. Martin McCrane right here as well. Roger Dubbo back out front. Now remember, just now Tyler Truex came down, got off cycle again, taking tires. He'll restart deep in the field, 14th. It was tire strategy that got him up there in the front of the field to begin with. 108 on the board. .108 of 150 complete. As we continue to run 109 this time by. Everybody will work to the bottom. Roger out front leading. Roger doing a great job. Roger Dodger continuing to do what he needs to do out front. Caution on the racetrack. Vince Burns again having a problem. Burns been in the wall a couple of times tonight. Let's take a look at it. Old Burns has gotten in trouble a few times here tonight at Myrtle Beach. Let's take a look into the corner. Everything looks good until it doesn't look good anymore. Truck just comes around. Yeah. Same problem a lot of these guys have been fighting. And we'll see here. We might get them back going here. We got more on pit road. Tyler Truex will stay out, so this will work out. Tyler Truex will move back through the field, gain quite a bit of that track position back. Get ready to go at it again. 111 on 150 on the board after Truex moving back forward. Again, we are about done here at the Lightning before the Thunder. And again, sorry if you hear any noise in the background. That would be the Pity Pit Bull. She's over there doing something. Who knows? Oh, she's over there eating. Got it. We'll go to Pit Bull. Our mainstay on the channel. Camera shy won't come on camera for me for nothing. I think we can catch her off guard. Guys, hang on. I think we can do this. When she gets back on the bed, I think we can catch the pit bull off guard. Yeah, I can rotate the camera. We got her. She's gonna make her camera debut here tonight. Oh, perfect spot. She needs to turn around a little bit more. Wait a minute. We got this. Down further. Move my finger. Oh, gotta drop my phone. This ain't working. There's Kim. That's not the doggy. That's somewhat the doggy. Ah, crap. We'll try it again on the next caution. We gotta get some lighting on her. Yeah, we tried to get her on camera at least. Didn't work out too well that time. He is not amused. Nope. There we go. 113 and 150 complete. Coming back to green once again. Green. 114 on the board. Back to green. Tyler Truex here as well, setting in line. We'll just do it this way. We'll have the wonderful woman send us a good picture of Coco, that I know she's got. So, Truex up front leading the way. Rainey right there as well. McAd trouble. Bobby Grant right there in trouble here. Caution back out. We got to entertain the people, Coco. And trouble off of turn 4 or turn 2. That's let's take a look at it. A little bit of contact, stacks them up like kind of like beach balls. They're bouncing off one another, coming to a halt. So we continue to run. We'll get ready to go back to green once again. So we will get ready to go back to green one more time here tonight in just a moment. Coming to the green flag here in just a moment. 157 complete out of the scheduled 150 or 117 out of 150. Oh, I've got a complaint about this chair that I bought, guys. Literally bought this thing just a few months ago and it's already squeaking. It's ridiculous. It's less than a year old and it's already squeaking. Truex out front leading the way here as we get ready to go back to green. Appreciate everybody that came out here tonight. 118 complete of 150. 118 and 150. Ready to go back to green flag. Racing L action here tonight. Once again, little bit of cautions, but you expect that at a short track. And I'm sure we'll get it panned out here before long. What's up, Tim? How are we? Just over here griping about computer chairs as normal. Here we go, coming to green. Truex out front. Mark second. Cameron. Caleb, Dustin Stallings, Roger, DeBold, David Hall, Greg Velt, Justin Clapper right there in that hot spot in that number 63. 3 wide. There's the 38 of Rogers, stuck 3 wide in traffic right now. Coming down to the end of this one, less than 30 to go here at the Lightning before the Thunder Bash at the Beach. And oh man, they continue to run to 122 on the board. They continue to do just that right now. Nose to tail out of turn number 3 at the moment. Oh, trouble! Wow, but that was Justin Clapper. Caught the curb and he's going to stack them up and he's going to go over. He'll do a nice little roll on his roof. But caution out there for Justin Clapper. Flip those curbs on the inside of the racetrack here. And around we go once again. Take a look at it. So Justin just gets into these curbings down low. We've seen that upset a couple of cars here tonight. Goes in there, gets on the binders, clips the curbing. Car takes off, he gets it gathered up, and then just loses it. The 79 machine nowhere to go. And then they're going to pile in, locking up brakes, trying to avoid it. All ends with him on his roof here. And he'll back that machine up and get it ready to go. We will get ready for yet another restart here in Myrtle Beach. Hello, Tim. What's up, Tim? Our Truex mark right there. 25 to go when we get ready to go back green. Lightning before the thunder bash at the beach. 25 to go. Right now we're 25 laps to go here. .25 laps to go this time by. We'll get ready for another green flag attempt here up front. Tyler Truex leading. Here we go. Tyler Truex up front coming to green. Green flag in the air. 24 laps to go. Tyler Truex, Dustin Stallings, the top two. Mark McRae, I'm right there. Roger DeBold, right there. Everybody working their way through. One car out of shape down there through 3 and 4. 23 to go. And right now, 22 laps to go in this one. Everybody hanging on right now. 22 laps to go. .21 car around up the racetrack he goes. Caution out, and that was Greg going around there, bringing it out with 22 to go. Wow, Tyler Truex catching these cautions. I think this is helping Truex hold on to the race lead here tonight with 21 laps to go. They will continue to do just that. 21 to go. Here in this one. Dustin Stallings right there, 20 laps to go anyway this time by. Dustin Stallings sitting in second. Is there anything Stallings can do to get around Tyler Truex late in the going? Does he? I think he needs to get some green flag laps under him here to really get by Ty. Hey, Justin, you're back in here, buddy, or did I never move you?
Yeah, I'm here, my man. Unfortunately, it's the end of our night. Not exactly how I wanted that to go.
Well, man, that's not good. I ended up on your roof. Are you okay from the little whoop-de-doo?
Yeah, man, it's just hard-fought racing out there, and a couple guys throwing some blocks that don't need to be thrown, and got into those turtle shells. And once that happened, it upset the whole truck, and there was no saving it.
Well, man, do you want me to get my pit bull out and run her around the racetrack and she'll get rid of all the turtles? I mean, I promise you she'll get rid of all of them.
Yeah, I mean, whatever it takes, because, man, those things are treacherous when you hit them.
Yeah, man, she'll remove them she'll evict them. But, man, luckily for you, it's an exhibition race. Hopefully, your season starts off better next year. But what about Tyler, or next week? What about Tyler Truex, though? All the strategy he played.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is his expertise. You're looking at a guy that's a professional short track driver up and down the East Coast, most commonly at Wall Stadium, and most recently is New Smyrna Speedway. So a guy with a lot of experience in real life, and he's definitely a tough one to beat at tracks like this.
Yeah, he is. As we're coming to 17 to go, it's a good experiment to show you how close iRacing is as he pulls away once again on the restart. These guys that do it in real life, they come in here and kick butt too. And right now he'll get up front, lead the way. Dustin Stallings trying to run him down. Look at the battle for looks to be third and fourth. Hall and Mark side by side, and then right up above them, that's Roger. Now Roger's led quite a few laps here. Kind of stuck in traffic, and with 15 laps to go, it's about to get aggressive. As I say that, Roger gets in the back of the truck nearly right in front of him. And this is going to help Tyler kind of set sail, Justin.
Absolutely, and this is the time of the race where I know Roger is on edge and he's ready to get up there. He knows those laps are clicking down as you see him go to the inside of the 88 machine, side by side there for the fourth position. It gets a little loose, and that's a big issue. Loose on exit. Everybody's fighting it tonight.
Yeah, everybody's kind of grabbing at straws, trying to keep these trucks under them. And again, this is not just a Myrtle Beach thing. I've seen it everywhere out of these trucks after the most recent updates.
Yeah, and I was just going to say that. These updates, they're a little bit of an unknown.
Caution is out. Caution is
Yellow back
So we got a caution here.
We'll go see if we can locate where the problem may lie.
Exit of turn 2. I'm seeing it looks like a 55 involved.
There's one around. I'm showing quite a few actually involved in this one. Let's go back and take a look. There's the 55 you just spoke of, just up in front of them. And I think this is going to go bad really quick here. Man, poor Matt Garrett has been caught up in just about everything since he's got back here in the pack. And there we go. The 55 gets tagged. The 79 goes around with him. Matt Garrett nowhere to go. The 11 comes piling in there, and that's just one of them deals.
Yeah, I just checked in with our admin's channel, and we do have a 3-strike rule that we will enforce during the season. I was just kind of curious to see if we're enforcing that tonight or not. I know that's at least number 2 EOL for the 55. Not sure if he does be considered deemed the cause there by our race control. We'll have to see what the determining factor for that is.
It looks like the 79 may have got him. Yeah, he got doored there, so that might save him from that, but possibly. And then the 11 comes sliding through. Man, what a way to kick out your season here at Myrtle Beach. You kind of had a choice for the Clash, whether it be named the Clash and you go to Coliseum or you go to Myrtle Beach here. And I tell you what, that's a toss-up between those two tracks, in my opinion.
Yeah, and what we wanted to do is we wanted to kind of bring it to basically what we considered the most difficult style racetrack, and it's these local short tracks that we could go to that really make it hard on our race control, our drivers, and everybody to really get us back into that groove and ready to rock and roll. So when we start hitting these bigger tracks, it's kind of running before you crawl, I guess.
Yeah, kind of a stress test for everything.
Yeah, without a doubt. I know Justin White, who's our race control director, he is on it right now, hammering down on everybody, and he's doing a wonderful job of following the rule book as always. So I know he was ready to get things going as we're getting ready to take the green here.
Yeah, here we go. It's going to be Truax, Dustin Stallings, Hall, all up here ready to go. Green flag back in the air once again, and again, Tyler Truex, great restart. He'll pull a couple of car leaks into one. Stallings has got to stay with him here if he's going to have a shot. And I just don't know. Holy cow.
David Hall really loses on exit of 2. That gives Roger Diebold the 3rd position.
Roger right there. You can see Roger underneath, and they continue to battle it out. And man, oh man, once you get on that top side, Justin, man, you're just out to lunch.
Well, one thing that I was noticing, and at least we're having this complication with the Champion Motorsports guys, is you can get that outside line running in 1 and 2, but once you get down to 3 and 4, that inside line definitely prevails, and it's kind of like Martinsville. You get to that outside in 3, and you just get trained. And you kind of saw that where he got to the inside out of 2 and was able to prevail on the inside as we have another caution flag on the racetrack.
Yep, and this one's for Harrison. Here, let's take a look. What happened here? And this might get us in green, white, checkered territory. We're awful close. And let's see, he's all by his lonesome in that Toyota. Can I just point out how good the new Toyota trucks look? Those things are good.
We are a Chevrolet team, but man, I will not lie. That Toyota does look good.
And he just loses it off of 2 there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, your new Chevys are coming too, correct? They're just not here yet, right? That's the way what I've heard.
Ford, Chevy, and Toyota, it's all here.
All here. Wow, they didn't make many changes to the Fords and Chevys then, did they?
There's some minor changes when you really look up close, but Toyota, I would say, of all manufacturers, has had the biggest change over the course of the last few years on their Toyota Tundra that you can get at a dealership. So I think that was kind of what led. I mean, they've already switched over most of the decaling on the Ford and the Chevrolet, so a little bit of body modification to get that over. But the Fords, you can definitely see a difference when you actually put them side by side.
Yeah, you can't. The lights are off. And I think we're running a quickie caution here because the lights are already off.
Yes, Pitt, they've shortened it to 2 laps of green, and we are getting ready to take the green flag here. And I'm telling you, I'm going to keep my eye on that 38 machine of Roger Debold. He's kind of in the catbird seat right now.
He's going to have to get a good restart, though. If he can get alongside of Stallings, get clear here early. Here we go. Green flag going to fly. 3 laps to go. Even restart up front. Wow, Tyler did not get away that time for Dustin. Oh, Tyler easy does it. He's going to get clear. Stallings tried to pitch him down into 3. Wow, Stallings filled the gap.
Hard entry from the 38, and that's a big issue that we fought all night long, was overdriving that entry and really approaching the back bumper of the guy in front of you quickly.
Stallings right there behind Tyler, but Tyler just wanting to see that white flag fly. Nose to tail into 3. And we'll come off of turn number 4. You'll see the white flag. One more time around for Tyler Truex.
Oh, we got to slide Cameron Head hard into the inside wall, but we're going to stay green and finish this one out. He limps through turns 1 and 2. Roger Debold gets loose.
Yep, and that kind of sealed the deal. Stallings can't get close to him. Tyler Truex off of turn 4 goes to victory lane. Man, the lightning before the thunder bash it. The beach goes to Tyler Truex, and you called it, man. He runs these things in real life, these short tracks. Paid off again here at Myrtle Beach.
Doing what he does best, coming off the championship last year. He won in his league race last night and now gets it done tonight. And this man is on fire.
Man, we might want to get the fire truck over here for him. He might need some help here as on fire as he is. I'll tell you what, this track, like you said, just suited him all the way around. He'll burn the rear tires off that thing. Well, Justin, I know you're a driver here, but you're also very heavily involved in the league, obviously. What do you think about the event overall here tonight?
Well, I think it was a little bit of what we expected it to be. I knew that we would see a lot of cautions this evening. The guys have had a lot of time off. We're getting back into the groove of things. And to come out here to one of the hardest racetracks, we kind of expected that. But then again, another thing I'm looking at was new bodies, new drivers. Will we see the same talent up front? And we did tonight. And when you look at this top 5 right now, you look at guys like Matt Cherry, Roger Debold, Tyler Truex, that were always consistently up front. But Dustin Stallings with a great finish, as well as David Hall. It's good to see some newer names up there getting top 5 in podium positions.
And, of course, I've called plenty of races with Stallings in it. He's going to be competitive all year, I'm here to tell you. He's going to be a guy you're going to have to look out for.
Absolutely.
Well, man, I will get ready to grab these guys for interviews, buddy. We'll get ready to talk to everybody and have a chat with them. And first and foremost, when we get him up here, it will be Mr. Tyler Truex we'll talk to first. And there he is. There, I've got him, I think. Didn't let me pull him for some reason. Well, that's odd. See if you can pull him there, Mr. Justin. It's not letting me pull Tyler for some
I think
reason.
we got Tyler here right now.
All right, nice deal. Hey, Ty, buddy, you get a copy on me, man.
I got you loud and clear. What's going on?
Well, man, I talked to you earlier tonight, talked about that strategy you guys pulled. It worked off there well. And then you kind of got up front. Once you got up there and got some clean air on the nose of the truck, you were in pretty good shape there.
Yeah, I think I don't know how much clean air actually works in the truck or in the game or on the short track there or whatever, but it definitely was a lot nicer up there compared to where I was running there in the beginning. But yeah, I think mainly just the strategy deal worked out.
Well,
Used it on tires as I thought it was going to be, so we just kind of rode around and got lucky with that last cycle when everybody pit. We only had about 8 laps on our tires when everybody came down, so.
well, man, you did a great job coming home here, getting the win here. What kind of momentum does that build for you for the season?
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm looking forward to it. We got a good group of guys in the league, and I got a good group that are running in my team wise too. That we raced with last year. It's a good time. We really enjoy racing on Wednesdays with everybody, and I'm looking forward to having a good time with another season. Hopefully, it's just as good as it was last year.
Well, man, going to victory lane, starting off strong, man. You did a great job. Who all you got on that truck to thank, bud?
Dover Construction, I got to thank them. They've been partners with me in real life forever, so if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be racing in real life, so got to shout them out on the game whenever I can. Richmore Floors, Off Axis Paint. There's a ton of people in the real world that make it possible for me to be able to showcase what I got, so got to thank them, and then I got to thank all my guys on my team in the Thunderclap.
Well, man, again, Tyler, congratulations. Victory lane here tonight, buddy. Hope to see you up here a lot here this season, buddy.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Like I said, I appreciate everything that Justin and the boys do for putting this thing together. It's really took off last season, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it does this season with you guys up in the booth and taking a little bit of stress off of him on the day-to-day basis stuff. So, like I said, I appreciate everything you guys are doing.
No problem, but again, congratulations. Up there with the win here tonight. Good job, Tyler Truex. Alrighty, let's get ready to talk to Mr. Dustin Stallings. Dustin, man, you got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
Well, long time no see, buddy, but top 2, good job.
I know, right? It was a tough race, but I'm glad I was able to stay right there in the top 3 to try to battle for the win there.
Well, man, I tell you what, I thought there if you could stay with Tyler, you had a shot at it. Just could not get close enough to him.
Yeah, those restarts right there at the end, I kept trying to time it just right where we can be side by side getting into one, and I timed it right on that last restart, but I just couldn't get the drive off to hang on his outside going into 3 there. But I was trying to give him a little nudge, but I just could not get there. I felt like I was close, but I guess I wasn't close enough.
Well, man, you gave it a good job, and good job being clean there to the end, buddy. Top 2, I know how good you are at most places. Surely you keep top 2s and top 3s up, you'll get the victory lane.
Oh, yeah. As many times as I come up short on getting a couple wins last season, I know my time's coming, so just got to keep working at it.
Man, just keep plugging away. Speaking of plugging away, plug those sponsors on that truck you got.
It's just a cookout, and it's a local like franchise, but that's just a paint scheme that I got on Trading Paints. But just a shout out to the sponsors that were on that truck and whoever made that paint, and also I want to thank Justin and all those guys that make this league happen and make it operate the way it does. It's by far the my favorite leagues that I've been a part of, and the guys that we have here racing against each other is couldn't ask for a better group of guys, to be honest with you. But I also want to thank my teammate David Hall. Me and him together working on strategy throughout the whole race, and strategy was a pretty good one. Just come up short on that one.
Well, man, I tell you what, you did a great job coming home second. Looking forward to seeing how your season kind of progresses, buddy.
I appreciate it. I also want to give a shout out to Roger and Tyler there at the end, us battling it out and keeping it clean. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Hope we get to do it more often this season.
Oh, I'm sure you will, buddy. Pretty positive you will, Dustin. Again, good run, buddy.
Thank you.
All righty. Well, Roger, man, it's your time up. And, buddy, you put a heck of a run together coming home third, man.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Truck handled great all night. Well, until I got some nose damage there. One of them restarts, I don't know, missed a shift or what happened in front of me, but he got a bumper full. Then it was a little bit tight, but overall, great race. It was pretty fun. And, I mean, I always love winning, but I'd be happy with third.
Well, man, I tell you what, you put on a show for us. You drove that truck very, very hard at the end. I think you got just about everything you could get out of it.
Yeah, there wasn't much left in the truck or the tires. I was sliding on entry and sideways coming out all the corners. So I didn't have a whole lot more.
Right. Dude, you were absolutely sliding it. I will say that.
Yeah, it was definitely a handful there the last few laps trying to hang on to it, and getting sideways coming off the corner didn't help with the drive and everything. So I kind of fell back a little bit just because I was getting on the throttle a little too hard. But that's all right. Lessons learned for next time.
Yes, sir. Well, man, luckily it was pre-race. You can take all those, or pre-season, you take all those lessons and get ready to go next week, dude.
Yes, sir. Planning on coming out of the gate strong. We got a new team, me, Matt Cherry, and Bobby and Michael Grant this year. So we'll see how good. I mean, we've all worked together in the past, so figured, hey, let's just throw a team together so we can talk about strategy and try to work together on the super speedways and bigger tracks.
And for buddy, well, again, great run here tonight, coming home third. It'll be fun to watch you work on those strategies when you get to the bigger tracks, man.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
All right, there we go, Roger. Thank you for coming out and talking to us here tonight, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Well, with that being said, Justin, that is going to be the lightning before the thunder bash at the beach, buddy.
Yes, sir. Glad to put that little bit of bashing at the beach behind us. And, man, I'm excited. Daytona is going to be electric next week. And once we get this season kicked off, man, we're looking at a full car field for next week. So definitely tune in, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to want to miss this one.
Yeah, and for man, well, this is the part of the show, Justin, where you throw me a beer and we go ahead and open it up and throw one back and enjoy what was a great night. And guys, I had a blast. Everything will be back next week once again. Hopefully a 3-show night next week. Going to be a lot of fun. Of course, we here at the Thunder Clamp Series will be headed to Daytona. That'll be fun. I appreciate everyone for coming out. And Justin, thank you for bringing us on board. It's going to be a fun year. We're going to get ready to get out of here, buddy.
Yes, sir, man. Let's get us a good night's sleep, and looking forward to getting it done next week.
All right, man. See you then. 1 week from tonight, guys. Have a great night.